I'm going to show you something called the world's greatest stretch. Now, this is not just one stretch, it's technically a flow because you're going to combine several stretches and positions together. You can always leave some of the positions out if you want to make this a little shorter or if they don't work for your body. This is a really great one to do if you only want to do one stretch before you do a workout, or if you just have a minute and you want to loosen up as you're starting or ending your day. So we are going to begin this stretch in our child's pose position. So I'm going to have my knees bent, my toes pointed behind me, and then I'm going to rock back like this. So when I do this, I like to walk my arms out as much as I can in front of me so I feel a stretch in my lats. Sometimes I will even have people walk their hands to one side and the other side to get an even bigger stretch. So that's an option that you can add in. But I'm going to hang out down here, I'm going to take a deep breath, and then I'm going to go into my plank position. So nice tall plank with arms extended, and then I'm going to move into a down dog where I drive my heels to the floor and my butt to the ceiling. Now from here, I'm going to stretch out my calves doing something called foot pedals, where I kind of pick one heel up, drive the other heel down. Should feel a nice stretch through my calf. Then I'm going back to my plank position and into a lunge. So a couple versions here. Harder version is to keep the back knee off the ground. If that feels a little too intense, you can always drop the back knee to the ground. But from either position, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same side arm as my front leg, and I'm going to open up to the ceiling. Then I'm going to switch to the other side. Again, always option to drop the knee, open up to the ceiling. Another variation that you can add in here, if you'd like, is to, once you go from your upper body stretch, you can place your hands on the floor outside your leg, bring your butt up, and lift your toe off the floor so you feel your hamstrings here. That's a really nice stretch. So what that would look like here, reaching, and then, oh yeah, stretching out the back of the leg. So the last piece I like to have people do is to lower themselves to the floor. You can always go knees first if that feels a little too intense. Now I'm laying on the ground and I'm going to do a press up, okay? I'm going to push my upper body off the floor, and I usually like to have people add a little bit of neck movement, look back for your heels, just like that. So I'll show you the whole thing in movement here. So starting in my child's pose, again, I can walk to one side, take a deep breath, take another deep breath on the other side, up to my plank, right into my down dog, add my foot pedals, stretch out my calves. Then I'm going into my lunge with reach. And then I will go ahead and add that calf and hamstring stretch here. Switching to the other side, reaching for the ceiling, getting that leg stretch. And then I'm going to lower all the way to the floor. I'm going to do my press up. And then I'm going to look for my heels. Look for my heels. And then if I wanted to do another rep, I would just go right back into the child's pose. So because this goes on for a while, just 2 or 3 reps of the whole flow should be enough. You really stretch most of your body. It's a really fantastic move to do if you're feeling tight.